As a chef and restaurateur, someone who has a deep-rooted Chinese influence in many of my dishes.
You guys hungry? Let's get something to eat.
Oh my God.
I'm excited to embark on a culinary journey. We're going to Singapore.
I have a mission for you two.
I don't know where to start.
For inspiration,
The moment we've been waiting for.
I use durian as my pillow.
well, here you go. To reconstruct and deconstruct Chinese-influenced cuisines. When you bite into it, you're gonna get a big surprise.
Oh my God. So lucky. This is an incredible view.
Super nice.
Wow. I just want to take in this view in Aquarius Beach Villa. We're so lucky to be here. Yeah. So what were you doing earlier again?
I went to the aquarium.
Ah, right. How was that?
It was really nice. The tank was super huge.
I'm so jealous you got to go. We went to a museum instead, but it was equally as fun.
How was that?
We learned so much about Zhenghe.
Universal Studios Singapore was nice.
Oh yeah. I'm so happy you got to go on the roller coaster.
Yeah.
That was sick.
What is Alvin like? You know Alvin pretty well, right?
So, you know what? I still don't think he calls me a friend, which is a sad thing. Yeah, he's a very, very eccentric guy. In the kitchen, he's super serious, so don't get in his way. Outside the kitchen, he's just like a little kid. Super generous, super nice.
Yeah, because I've seen him on shows when he's in the kitchen. He's really really serious.
Yeah, he threw a plate at me once in the kitchen, so. He takes his kitchen business very seriously. They don't call him the demon chef for nothing.
Anything I need to look out for?
Just don't touch his hair.
Okay, or don't mess with him in the kitchen.
Yeah, I wonder what he's up to right now, actually.
Where do you think he's gonna take us next?
You know what? I absolutely have no idea. I stopped guessing with Alvin, and I just don't care. We should just really enjoy this view, enjoy the food while he's not here.
That's a good idea. Alvin, we're back.
Hey, where have you guys been?
We went to take a bite.
The view was phenomenal.
You should have been there.
Looks like I missed one. Well, I tell you what, I'm taking you to a secret place. I gotta get one more ingredients.
What kind of ingredient is that?
Well, it's gonna be for the cook-up. You'll find out when we get there.
Okay,
Let's go.
go.
Now remember, I said we were coming for a special ingredients.
Sesame.
Not quite. KK?
I'm the third generation of the company. We specialize in doing sesame oil for cheesing oil. For every sesame oil produced, we use sesame seeds. One tiny little seed contains 40% to 50% of oil. For a kilo of sesame seed, you will press out about 40% of the oil. That will give you about 400 grams of oil per kilo of seed.
So why are these all mixed up?
We are now producing pure sesame oil, but a mixed seed. Blended, so that we will achieve a very optimum flavor throughout.
I was very interested in how he uses a mixture of white, black, and even brown sesame seeds. I thought they had different flavor profiles, but when it comes to the oil, he said the flavor really didn't matter.
The seeds came from India, Pakistan, Myanmar, Africa, and even South Americans.
And I noticed the beautiful aroma in here. Are you roasting it dry or?
Yeah. So as you can see, right now the temperature is about 164. So it will go slightly higher before they start to cool it. After the cooling, then they'll go into the press.
I see that they're taking out the seeds. What's happening to it?
Right now they are being removed from the wok so that it will be cooled down before roasting them.
How come you need to cool the seeds before roasting them again?
Once you go into the press machine, because of the heat, it will cause fire. After the seed cool, it will go into the press. Let me show you that.
The sesame oil that we went to the factory and saw, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of skills to make just a little bottle of sesame seed oil. And it was good to know through this bottle there's history.
So right after the cooling process, they will transfer the seed to the press machine. What will happen is this press is from the bottom up. They'll press the oil, go down.
So the press is going up?
Yes.
Oh wow, the press is going up.
Is that oil ready to be bottled, or is there a filtering process after
There's a
that?
filtering process before the storage tank and then to the bottles. Let me show you one of our oldest press. So this is one of our oldest oil press machines back in 1953. And do you know what this resembles? This whole thing is part of the cannon.
So it's very interesting to me that his oldest machine from 1953 was made from a repurposed cannon that was post-World War II.
So what happened is during the World War, there's a lot of thrown away cannon.
Yeah.
What my granddad did is he went and find all these parts and make it into the machine.
So this used to be a cannon off a ship.
Yep.
And then, you know, when you press the oil, you feed the animals with the byproduct. So, you know, this is really, like, nothing is wasted.
Yeah.
So this is great. What a story.
And right after the filtration systems, you will go into this filling line. Bottles will be clean, bottle with sesame oil and cap. And then you will go through a labeling machine, and there they are.
So tell me, how many bottles do you actually produce a day here?
24,000 bottles a day.
24,000 bottles a day?
24,000 to
Wow.
1,000 an hour then. That's like 50 bottles a minute, almost.
almost.
A bottle a second.
You're very good at math.
We used to be engineers.
Yes, we used to be engineers, but we seek the better life. Okay, but anyway. Well, this is the ingredient. I'm gonna use this for the cook-off. KK, do you mind if I get a bottle from you?
A bottle? Get a carton.
A carton?
You
Wow.
can take the whole box.
Well, I tell you, man, I'm not market. I'm gonna, you know, like.
We're just gonna loot this whole place.
Let's go.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
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 This place is really nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful place, right?
Yeah.
Victorian architecture, the oldest market in Singapore.
Oh.
Lau Pak Sa.
Oh, wow.
Okay? A huge array of international offering. You got Korea, you got Japanese, you got India, Turkish over there as well. But we're not here for that. Now I need you two to go on a mission.
Okay.
Okay? To find me 2 dishes with Chinese origin.
Anything?
Anything that you like. Whoever finds the dish with the oldest Chinese history is gonna win a prize.
No cheating, no Google. So what's the prize?
Yeah, what's the price?
It's gonna be a surprise.
All right.
Okay, now, you got 3 minutes, starting now. So-
Okay, the task that Alvin gave me was to find the oldest, the most authentic Chinese dish here, but as you can see, it's quite hard to find because it's such a big mixture of every country around the world. Wish me luck!
It's a bit of an advantage for me because I'm Chinese and the team doesn't really know much, but I instantly knew I wanted something fortunate and prosperous. So I went out to get red tortoise cake.
Just made it.
Got it!
Now let me see if you went over time. Now, I can tell you, this watch is so accurate. It goes within like a millisecond. Guys, I couldn't believe you made it. What do you got here?
I think it's a bit unfair that you brought 2. He asked for 1, but
I didn't know what to get, so I went for the black carrot cake and the white carrot cake.
so I got the red tortoise cake, or other known as An Ku Kueh.
I heard these 2 dishes are very authentic Chinese dishes, but I don't really know about the history of it. Could you tell me a little more about it?
Okay, when you hear carrot cake, the first thing that comes into your mind is, of course, orange.
Yeah.
So you actually think it's the Western version, you know, the carrot, the cream cheese. No, the carrot here is actually white. And it's not really a carrot. It's a white Chinese radish or daikon, okay? Carrot cake means lo ba go. It was brought here by the early Chinese settlers who brought with them carrot cake, something very, very popular in China. But here, they chop it up and they fry with eggs, and sometimes they put Chinese sausage, pork, or even seafood. Now, how did it get to this version? Well, first of all, the Chinese culture, we're very resourceful. We don't like to waste any food. So I guess what they did was, you know, after Chinese New Year, after special festivals, you know, the cake becomes cold, a little bit stale. We cut up into small pieces and we fry it with eggs. The only difference between white version and the black version is the black version is fried with soy sauce to give it extra flavor. Now, Eric, what you have here is very, very interesting. Do you know the history of this?
I do. Chinese believe that eating tortoise would actually give you a nice longer life. You'd be more prosperous and fortunate. Nothing goes older than Chinese New Year, so I thought I really would win with the red tortoise.
I don't know, for some reason that looks much older than these two.
You know, sometimes the oldest is not the best, okay, except between the three of us. So, as I always say, taste is king. Let's eat first.
Okay. Carrot cake, it caught my eye because it's very similar to the food we have in Thailand as well. Because I didn't taste it before, but the smell of it kind of brought me back to when I was living in Thailand when I was a child. I think that's what made me choose that dish.
All right, so now that we've had savory, let's have some dessert.
Right.
Wow, it's actually a very unique texture. So the outside's made with like glutinous rice. You have a nice bounce. It's very good.
I think so too. I like this.
First of all, Nick, carrot cake, a great choice. Inside this dish, you find a lot of essentially Chinese. It's crispy, it's moist. So this I get. The black carrot cake, a slight variation. You get that sweetness from the soy sauce, the meat, okay, a very, very nice balance. Eric, dessert is not traditional in China, so anything sweet we usually use for celebration. You know, biting into this, the first thing is the pastry. Usually, with most Chinese steamed pastry, where it's made of wheat, it has to be hot, because when it gets cold, it gets hard. But this is made with sticky rice. And when it's cold, it retains the softness. It's quite bouncy. Yep. You know, biting into this, that yellow fill, and that is, of course, Chinese mung bean. Now, mung bean is also very popular in Korea.
That's right.
So, Eric, good choice because you chose something that both Koreans and Chinese love.
Oh, wow.
So it sounds like maybe
yeah,
I
it
won.
sounds like he's leaning towards you.
So, Eric, because the history of this item actually represents all of us sitting in this table, I choose you as the winner.
Right. Good effort, Nick.
Good game.
I can't wait to hear what the prize
What's
is.
the prize?
Okay, good. Ice cream.
Here
Nice.
it is.
I love
But
ice cream.
it's a special ice cream. Smell it.
I can smell it.
Oh.
I can smell it from here. I'm super competitive. I'm so happy I beat out Nikun, but the prize was durian ice cream. Congratulations, man. Wow, thanks. I really didn't want to say anything before. I thought it was you, but now it all makes sense. It's durian. I had a feeling that Alvin was trolling me because he never actually has a real prize. And yeah, he knows I hate durian. Kind of scumbag Alvin.
Well, Nick, I know you come from Thailand.
Oh, man, you're so
Yeah,
generous.
I know you come from Thailand, the land of the durian.
I used durian as my pillow
Well, there you
when I
go.
was a kid. Thank you. Cheers.
Eric, what's the matter there? You don't like durian?
What is there to like about this?
As I'm eating this.
Put it in your mouth. You gotta try everything, man. What's the matter? You don't like durian? Put it in your mouth. You gotta try everything, man.
Bro, I seriously cannot. It's so gross. Oh, I do not understand how you can like this.
Finish it.
It's so lingering
Finish
on your
it.
mouth.
I want this
Finish
mission,
it.
right? Then
Finish
if
it.
you can't finish this, if you can't eat
All
it,
right.
then
Little hint about sesame oil. Sesame oil is essentially very, very Chinese, but it's used all over the world. I'm gonna use this to make my lo hei sauce. We're gonna start with some orange marmalade. I'm gonna put in about 3 tablespoons. Second ingredient is calamansi. This will bring the sauce a bit of fruitiness and most important, a lot of luck. Now to spice it up a bit, cinnamon. Now, if you can't get cinnamon stick, cinnamon powder would do. But I can tell you, the stick is a lot better. I'm gonna use white sesame oil for my sauce because I want to keep the sauce light and get that beautiful golden hue of orange on my sauce. With to get all the flavors together and also emulsify with the jam, the cinnamon, and the juice and thicken it. Look at that, just what I wanted. My sesame oil lo hei sauce, just for you. Happy New Year!
all right.
Okay,
The moment we've been waiting for.
first of all, I'm very honored to have Chef Lee come and taste my food. Chef, believe me or not, this inspiration is actually from your dish. So this is my lo hei. This is actually a carp. The fish is made with a smoked salmon mousse. I have dehydrated a lot of vegetables. I've dehydrated pumpkins, anuki mushrooms, I have beetroots, okay? I have sweet potatoes, and I have carrots. Now, the final sauce is made with orange marmalade, okay? White sesame oil,
Okay.
cinnamon, and calamansi. The sweetness of this sauce, I hope, will go very nice with the savory salmon mousse.
Oh, I can smell the sesame seed oil.
Yeah, you can definitely smell the sesame oil.
Yeah.
You know, sesame oil means it'll be smooth sailing throughout the whole year. Now you see these little tiny rocks on the bottom of the ocean? These are made with lotus leaf. Now lotus means life in Chinese culture. Nick,
Yep.
you told me you had a great time at the aquarium, right?
Yes.
So if you look at this, you recognize it?
It's the ocean.
Yes. So this whole scene is inspired by your visit to the aquarium at Resort World Sentosa.
Thank you so much.
You know, Eric brought me that red tortoise cake. So here it is, my version. Chocolate, raspberry, and of course, hand drawn on to simulate a turtle shell. When you bite into it, you're gonna get a big surprise. I don't wanna tell you now.
I can't wait to taste it.
Please enjoy.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Let's eat.
Yeah.
I don't know where to start.
Wow, really special.
The lo hei that Alvin introduced to us was probably the turning point of how I look at food. Usually you eat food to get full or to get the taste of it. But to find out more about the culture, tradition that was passed down hundreds and thousands of years ago, or to find out about myself. So it was an eye-opener for me. Oh, you can really smell the sesame seed oil and that calamansi on top of this salmon mousse, which is a little salty, which is a very perfect blend. Yeah, yeah, right? I mean, I'm no professional, I'm no expert.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah. 我未見過，即係人哋嘅我哋嘅魚生咧，可以整到咁樣啊！The taste and sauce 啊，佢嘅好特別，同埋咧佢 idea 係相當之前衛嘅。餐時啊，再去試下呢個 test 嘅呢個魚生，佢唔好似我哋新加坡魚生咁古老，所以呢個魚生係好好嘅。
I'm curious what's inside of this. Alvin. There's durian inside of this.
呢個係榴蓮紅角龜，整到呢隻好似榴蓮咁，哇！真係好嘢。
He made the durian sweet, right? Can I have another one? That's durian right there. He puts a lot of thoughts and details into his food. He knows I like durian, so he added that twist into this dessert. He made it very, very personal. It was just delicious.
佢而家新加坡啲人咧，多數咧係俾啲滿月食呢個，同埋咧食呢個紅角雞係代表咧好長壽啊！所以而家佢整呢個紅角雞，佢好特別咧，就係攞呢個榴蓮嚟整呢個紅角龜咧。其實都好啱新加坡人食嘅，新加坡人都好中意食榴蓮，所以我覺得佢好好啊，整得紅角龜，我哋 good。
Well, how was it, guys?
That was delightful. I loved it. I loved it.
Thank you.
欣賞魚生。
多謝。Hopefully, I was able to capture the essence and also, some of the innovations Chef Lee has inspired me.
佢個魚生啊，佢個魚生你整得好靚嘅，成條魚同埋咧配合到食，即係直頭係唔使人哋睇就知道係魚生，好特別，個汁都好特別。個汁又有橙汁，又有石力。
Okay, and also, on the red tortoise cake, did you get the surprise inside?
Oh, as soon as I bit into it, I was like, Alvin. You made it for me, right? The durian inside. Oh my God, I love this so much. Thank you.
Thank you. 咁個榴蓮嗰個喺個龜。
呢個榴蓮又係好精彩嘅。
Okay.
佢呢個紅角龜，新加坡人好中意食嘅，譬如有啲細路仔滿月啦，同埋生日咧拜神啊，都係用呢個紅角龜。其實好適合呢個新加坡人食，入邊有榴蓮咧，榴蓮係新加坡人又好中意食嘅。哇！
多謝。
十分配合。
I want to represent what China has brought to Singapore many, many moons ago. Okay, and they both are used for celebration, during Chinese New Year. And the second one, for the tortoise cake, is given when babies are born, for birthdays. So to end this, I really want to celebrate the friendship we developed in Singapore. And Chef Lee, we've been friends for many years. Once again, I want to thank you for coming to my tasting and inspiring me with your food. Okay.
Thank you so much.
So,
係我榮幸。
多謝。Okay. So, it's time for me to continue to walk the world.
Good luck walking the world.
I'm going to take you to an authentic Chinese breakfast.
Oh, wow, I'm so full.
Welcome to my tasting. It's tea time. It's absolutely wonderful.
Oh, I know what that is.